Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Into the Auburn Blitz here at lunch. We're live on location here at Lake Martin Pizza in Dadeville, Alabama. Man, it's always one of our favorite places. I know we say that everywhere, but it really is.
It is, and I'm so full right now. I just ate some of those Cinnabites. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They're so addicting. They're so tiny. It's so easy just to.
And the icing.
My favorite.
Can't beat it. But 2 slices and a drink for $8.50. And they're massive slices. We show them off all the time. We'll show them a little bit later on. But you come in and you can get that. Of course, if you don't want that special, you can order whatever you want.
Yeah, go ahead and get yourself some pizzas for the weekend, so then you don't have to cook.
Such good pizza here at Lake Martin Pizza. So if you've never been to the one down here on Highway 49 in Dadeville or the one in 63, you need to go. I mean, take your friends, your family, hang out. They still got the plastic up because it's still a little cool. But you kind of got the heater right here behind you going, so it feels perfect right now. It's like a spring day.
The sun is creeping out.
It was terrible this morning, so we're glad to see the sun out. But, yeah, come on down. First 5 to come up to us and say Auburn Blitz. We will take care of your lunch for you. So if you're out and about and you're close to Lake Martin Pizza, I would. If I were driving around or I was in my office and go, hey, man, I can get down there in 30 minutes. I'm going to give me some pizza, so we'll take care of it for you. Faith had a good podcast this morning. A lot going on with obviously basketball coming down the stretch, a big game tomorrow night. Everything is big for this Auburn basketball team now.
Yeah.
Got to get some wins. Better not lose to either one of these teams in the next week at home, because that would probably be the stain that keeps you out of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, with these 2 games coming up at home, you've got a terrible Ole Miss team and an even worse LSU team coming in. It is going to be a quick turnaround from Saturday to Tuesday, but it's a very winnable last 2 home games that you have to win. I mean, I know that it's
just got to have it.
Yeah.
Period. We can analyze this however you want to analyze it.
Yeah, it's been a rough season, but to be able to pull out just these last 2 wins so that you are going to be able to go play in the tournament should be one of the biggest priorities right now.
Yeah.
And getting this team back together on the same.
Win 2 in a row and then go up there and play loose in Tuscaloosa, because, go up there and try maybe some things you haven't tried before. Alabama's.
What's the hurt of just going up there and doing something
there's no pressure.
Different? Or, don't go in there expecting to lose.
Well, this is not the last year team that took a number 1 ranking into Tuscaloosa where there was a lot of pressure to win. And Auburn was able to weather that storm and win that game on the road up there. But this is obviously a different team this year. Alabama's really kind of been on a heater. They came into Auburn, got a 4-point win. Auburn scored in the 90s. If you score in the 90s, you should win. But the defense has been the problem with this team, especially from the perimeter, and being able to guard against a 3-point shot for pretty much anybody. Every team Auburn's played seems to have their best night shooting a 3, except Kentucky, and they lost.
Yeah, and that was solely because they were just missing left and right. It wasn't because Auburn did anything special or did anything different. And that's one of the biggest problems right now, is that you still haven't found a way to guard that 3-point line.
It's been a problem all year. It's led to Auburn losing 6 of 7. Oklahoma, a dunk team just shot your eyeballs out in an empty building. Mississippi State, you allowed one guy to go for 36 in the first half, which is a joke. I can just keep going down the list. And so if Auburn, here's the positive thing. We didn't even talk about that. If you somehow can get a grip on that, man, maybe you could go on a little bit of a run. Maybe you could do something if you buckle down and say, okay, the one thing we have been terrible at this year is three-point defense. Can we fix that at this point in time of the year? Can we at least get better where somebody doesn't shoot 68% from behind the three-point line? Is there anything we can do that can maybe enhance what Auburn does from outside? So I don't know. I mean, that's one of the things that I think Stephen Pearl is a little frustrated with. He's a defensive-minded coach. That's kind of what his responsibility was with Coach Pearl, Bruce Pearl, his dad. Hasn't been able to translate it to this season.
No, and the problem is that you can tell he's frustrated, and you can visually see some of these guys that just don't go and play defense.
Right.
And what is he going to do about that? I mean, you've got a few guys that you have benched because they can't compete on the defensive side, but their offense doesn't outweigh their lack of defense. And so
but that's the problem. You don't have anybody to bench to punish.
That's my point. What are you going to do?
Yeah, your hands are tied. I think that's kind of why, like Gary Harris this morning when I was on his show was asking me about Stephen's demeanor and had I noticed a change, and I said, yeah, I have. You know, he's usually a real fiery guy, and he's kind of been more. It looks like a stunned look a lot of times. Maybe I don't know what to do at this point because I think he has tried everything. I think he's probably ripped him a new one in practice. I think he's probably ripped him a new one in at halftime of these games. And, you know, at some point in time, it's got to be about the player. It's got to be about you and what kind of effort you put out there.
You can't coach effort, and that is the hardest thing for some people to understand that, you know, Stephen Pearl can be doing all he's doing, but these guys, you see the lack of effort that they're giving. You see that they're not, you know, running down the court and making something happen. So coaching only goes so far. This isn't the team he recruited.
It's not a babysitting service.
No.
And so, again, at some point in time, it has to be about the individual player. And I'm not saying everybody on the team's that way. I mean, SWA, I think, gives tremendous effort. I think Elijah Freeman, I think KO gives tremendous effort.
For 40 minutes.
Absolutely. Now, I hate to say it. Look, sometimes you need to be called out. Tahad doesn't give the best effort all the time. Keyshawn Hall definitely doesn't give the best effort on defense. And it's relegated him to the bench a couple of times this year already because of, hey, we know how prolific of a scorer he is, but his absence on the defensive side is so detrimental. It's almost like, you know what? I can sacrifice the points for you giving up so many easy baskets. I got to make a change.
But also the amount of turnovers that he's letting happen after he finds out he's not going to be getting these calls, and he just continues to turn the ball over time and time again and doesn't do anything to get the ball back, or if he goes up and makes a terrible shot, doesn't do anything to try to get a rebound or anything, because if they're not going to call the foul, well, then that's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
That's not how this game works.
You know, it's disheartening that you have guys that, and again, actions don't lie. Right. When you watch a guy deliberately not do what he needs to do defensively or give a half-a effort on something, that ain't got squat to do with the head coach. Like, there's no coach out there that's worth their salt that's not trying to get every ounce of effort out of their player. But you can only scream and yell at somebody so much. But again, having such a thin bench and having not many players to pick from, your hands are tied. I think that's
what kind of chip does it put on the players' shoulders when they say, Coach, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You bench me? Who are you going to put in my spot? And that is the entitlement that I think a lot of these kids are getting in these transfer portal era, NIL money era.
I know you want to talk about that coming up in the next segment, and I'm going to let you kind of go on a little rant because I thought you had a good point yesterday when we were talking. We kind of hit on it a little bit in the podcast yesterday morning, but you haven't really had a chance to talk about it yet. But I think you raised good points about the entitlement part and, no consequences to things. Like, that's what – look, a kid's a kid, and it doesn't matter if you're 10 years old or if you're 20 years old. If you're under somebody's guidance, if you know that you're going to get in trouble or there's consequences, it changes the way you approach things and the mentality you have about how you go about your business. And, you know, unfortunately, Stephen's been handcuffed with 7 players. And so he can't probably do the things he would really like to do because he ain't got enough players to put on the floor to have a team. That's why I said this morning it's so important what happens in the offseason with Stephen. And whoever stays on this team is going to be a guy that's bought into Stephen Pearl. And then whoever Stephen's able to go out and get out of the portal and recruit in here, those will be 100% his guys at that point, because guys that are on the team, they're going to have an opportunity to leave if they don't like it here. So whoever stays, that's on them. They will have chosen to do that. And then whoever he's able to go out and get. So it'll be 100% his team next year.
Yeah, well, that's why this team, he was inherited it, but he's kind of stuck with it too at the same time of, okay, well, I don't really know what how to adjust my role in this and how to take over at the same time. And some of these guys, what was your plan for them? Because that's not the plan I have for them.
This team never has found its identity this year. I don't know what it is. I mean,
you know what it is? It's going from player to player each game. You never know. They're unpredictable. That's the identity. You don't know who's going to have their best.
You're
night.
right. No, you're right. And here's the thing. I thought, and I was way off, with a smaller team, this team would take pride in getting after it defensively and really ramping it. But again, I didn't know that Auburn would only be playing 7 guys. I felt like this team, as we were told at media days by Stephen, need 10, 11 guys to contribute to do it. But I think people need to remember this. I think he stood up there in front of everybody at media days and said, for us to be the best version of what we want to be, we got to have 10, 11 guys. We ain't even close to that.
You don't touch that.
Not even close to that. Not even close to that. So, hey, he told everybody, for this team to really reach its ceiling, you need 10, 11 guys contributing. And at best, some nights you get 7.
Yeah, and, you know, someone commented earlier on the show this morning that Bruce said this team was going to be a roller coaster. When he was going through the recruiting and signing all these guys, he even said that this is going to be a roller coaster. And that's why I think it's so important to note that Bruce liked to pick those project guys. Right.
I totally agree. Hey, we are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza here in Davil, Alabama on Highway 49. It's been a great lunch crowd. It is always awesome on the weekends here during the week. Make them part of your plans. They're open on Mondays. There's a lot of restaurants that don't open on Mondays that are open on Sundays. Like they're open 7 days a week. Yeah. Both Alex City and the Davil location. And again, we can't thank Glenda Mitchell and her law firm enough for being our presenting sponsor of everything Auburn Blitz. And, of course, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation and
Sense Green for air that's cool and clean. Colin Sense Green.
We will take a break. We will be back with more of the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Berner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika.
Chevy Silverado and Traverse are ready for your driveway. Drive home today a full-size powerhouse Chevy Silverado with up to $13,000 off. Or get a loaded Traverse, the roomy Chevy SUV with third-row seating, and enjoy up to $6,500 off.
Buy today and you won't pay till May.
Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
To the Auburn Blitz, 45 minutes left on our show today. As you can see behind us, we are live on location at Laymark Pizza in Dadeville, Alabama. It is a phenomenal place to come get some lunch, dinner, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Never a bad day to get some great pizza from Laymark Pizza.
Never, and it's Friday, so that means you can get it the whole weekend. If you don't feel like cooking, go ahead and pick up some pizzas.
And we're not saying we're giving you permission to knock off work early, but come on down to Laymark Pizza, get you some pizza, and then just call it a day.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
So anyway, come check it out. Glenda Mitchell and her law firm really, really appreciate. I know what you're typing. I don't have to even be told that. But anyway, get you some Laymark Pizza. Come out and check them out. Glenda Mitchell Law Firm, her entire staff is just awesome. I mean, just a great law firm that will protect you when you need protecting, and hopefully none of you ever will be in a traffic accident, you or any of your family or anybody, your friends. But if you are, Glenda Mitchell is the person to call. She'll come to you. She'll give you her personal cell number and make sure you're taken care of. Bama Willie said 7-man rotation is what Stephen. Oklahoma has a 7-man rotation. Arkansas has a rotation. Everyone is tired. I said that, and you and I both said this is a marathon. Some teams have 9. If you're lucky, you have 10. But for the most part, the production of what you get out of your 6th, 7th, and 8th guys, really, that's what sets teams apart.
Yeah, if Elijah Freeman doesn't have, a great night, or Philip Jovic doesn't have his record night, you aren't getting that much production off the bench. You are getting maybe 10 points.
Right. So It's technically a 7-man rotation. No, I don't. That's the first comment we have seen, Bama Willie. So I don't know which feed are you referring to. That makes me a little nervous that people are commenting and we don't see it. So, but it's technically a 7-man rotation, but you're not getting a lot of production from it. Almost zero. I mean, outside of Elijah Freeman, like I don't understand what's happened to Philip Jovic. Really thought after the South Carolina game he was going to really come on and be a force, and he just has not really done much since. And so maybe, as Gary asked me this morning on his show, is this going to be a team that can maybe find a little bit of itself and beat? Can you find that team that showed up in Gainesville, Florida again somewhere? Is that team still out there for Auburn? I know Ole Miss is bad and it's at Auburn, but you're going to tell a lot about the rest of this season, however long it's going to last for Auburn, with the effort they give against an Ole Miss team that just, there ain't any way to spin it. They're just not any good.
They are not good. Like, getting to see them up close and personal, and it is not a good team. It is a very, very winnable game, and they are probably – this is the worst Ole Miss team I've seen in a couple of years. But
it's definitely Beard's worst team since he's been there.
Oh, there is no question. It's
is he second guessing his?
I think they're second guessing him right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of question marks for Auburn to answer over the next 3 games heading into the SEC tournament. So we'll continue to talk about basketball if you want to. I want to let you kind of give this Bediako thing, and then all the things that we cover on a daily basis with college athletics. Faith, it boils down to either NCAA rules or court rules or somebody rules, and then it's okay, well, I hear you, but I'm just going to go over here and see if I can get another answer. That's what this has become, like using the bet. I'm not picking on Alabama. I'm just saying the Bediako thing, he just keeps pressing the envelope when he doesn't get the answer he wants, and just going to keep trying until somebody eventually goes, okay, here you go.
So you've got Bediako that keeps going back and forth in this situation, and now you've got other things coming out that you might see some players over the spring and summer try to go walk on somewhere else because there's not another transfer portal, and so but they aren't getting what they had been promised, or they're going to go turn around and sue the school that they're at. What this is teaching everybody at this point is that whatever you've been told, if it's not what you want to hear, well, guess what? I'm going to go sue you, and I'm going to go do what I want to do, no matter if it's in the rules, written in the rules, or just something that you've been told. And this is setting an example for young student athletes and young people in general that it's okay that someone says no, not to do something, because if you want to do it, you can do it. You just need to sue somebody, and you can work your way around it and not follow the rules because it's what you want to do. It's teaching entitlement, and it's teaching that there are no consequences to any actions because you chose to go somewhere and it's not going your way. That's life. That sucks. You know, not everything goes the right way.
Yeah, and you know, there has to be some accountability for your decisions. Like we had somebody text us this morning, and I won't name the player, but they said, oh, well, this player got in the portal, went to this school, thought they were going to be given the job. That's why they got in the portal to go. Well, things are different now at that school. Doesn't look like the guy that was going to be leaving is going to be leaving now. So he's going to be right back in the position he was. So, oh, well, that's unfair. Y'all told me this. I don't like that. So I'm going to go try to go back to my old school. First of all, don't want you back because you voluntarily left. And then number 2, go suck it up, man. You chose to go over there and be part of that team. And just because it didn't work out the way you had it paved, or maybe somebody told you it was going to work out, oh, you're just going to cry and go backwards to go where you came from because it didn't work out for you. There is no resolve. or any stability or any stay power for these guys anymore. Certain ones of them, and don't want you back. If you left, go figure it out. There's a consequence to you getting in the portal, leaving. You have to deal with it. So,
and it again is teaching these kids the entitlement problem that you see a lot in the disciplinary actions that happen, and that, okay, well, look, you're just going to waste your own $5 million that you spent on me. Well, guess what? That's you wasting it on the bench. Well, how else are you supposed to get disciplined? I mean, seriously, what else is it? What more do you want? Because if you don't want these players that are entitled or think that they are owed everything, how else do you discipline them?
I hate to compare it to gambling, but everybody would go to the blackjack table if the only thing that came out of it is you either win or nothing happened. If you go to the blackjack table and you know there's a really good chance that you're going to lose. But if you went to the blackjack table and go, oh, well, if they didn't get the hand I wanted, I'll just fold and start over.
That's not how it works.
But that's how they're expecting it to work.
Right.
They make a decision and it don't pan out the way they want it to pan out. So they go, oh, well, I just want to go back to the way it was. Well, no, it don't work like that. Like, said school has moved on from you and already filled your position times 2. There's no room for you.
And that's why it was, oh gosh, was it the Wisconsin player who had signed 2 years?
Yes.
Okay, that had signed for the 2 years, only went 1, and then
went to Miami.
Yeah, and now is
Xavier Nelson.
Yeah, is getting sued by the school because he signed a contract for 2 years, and you leave.
And then he went and started at Miami and won a national championship. And that goes to the other rule change that they're trying to fix about schools accepting guys outside of the portal window.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. By people trying to walk on because, they want to change schools. Well, let me try to walk on.
That's the loophole. They have a portal window for a reason. And we were already sent a message to buckle up because after spring, there's going to be about 15 to 20 big name guys all over the country that are going to get in the portal, or not get in the portal, but they're going to go transfer through this daggum loophole. And let's see what all happens with it. All right, we're up against another break here on the show. We're live on location at Late Mark Pizza in Dadeville, Alabama. Come join us out here. If you can't join us today for lunch, you make plans for your dinner. Make sure to come out and take advantage of some outstanding food at Late Mark Pizza. Appreciate Glenda Mitchell and her law firm for being our presenting sponsor, and we will be back with more of Auburn Blitz right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
Back everyone to the Auburn Blitz, halfway through our show today. As you can see behind us, we're live on location at Lake Mark Pizza here in Dayville. It is awesome down here. We love it down here. It's been a great lunch crowd down here today, coming in and out. You can be part of this lunch crowd if you want to. Come down here and on us. Look, nobody's taking advantage of it today. I'm not afraid to say it. Every time we come, everybody pretty much takes advantage of it. Today, everybody's
before the halfway point of the show.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with everybody?
Probably because of the weather.
Yeah, don't let the weather stop you from knocking the table off the bed. Don't let the weather be a deterrent for you coming to get some free lunch on us. So
halfway through our show.
Yeah, I'm just going to kick it to you.
Hey, well, last night I had the luxury of having a tiger tail and twice baked from Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Oh my gosh.
Well, I didn't get a call, but that's okay.
Hey,
Okay. But hey,
Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, the best place for you to go and get your meals. They always have their own lunch specials, weekend specials. It's the last week end of February, which means they had the entire week or the entire month of February filled with different things to do on the weekends and different foods. So make sure you stop by Pepper Tree in either Pepper Tree Montgomery or in Auburn.
Yeah, either one. Can't go wrong either way. So talk some football because March the 17th, spring practice will get underway. Looking forward to that. I mean, that is, what is that, 18 days away?
Yep.
18 days for spring football practice getting started, and then you'll blink, it'll be time for A-Day and just everything that it's just amazing that it gets here this fast. But anyway, a little bit more excitement around spring practice with a new coach, new basically a whole new roster. But there's one part of the roster, Faith, that you and I have been talking about for over a week now. The defensive side of the ball has more consistency in returners than the offense, obviously. You did keep Kevin Stills, your defensive coordinator. You heard Keldra Fault talk about it at the Combine, how Vontrell King Williams and not Kevin. Did I say Kevin Stills?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
DJ Durkin. I have no idea where that came from.
I was about to say.
Well, he was actually on the show 2 days ago talking about Auburn's defense that I watched, and it was just in my brain. So they were asking him some questions about that. DJ Durkin, excuse me.
I was like, is there something I didn't know about?
No, there's been no breaking news. That's just called being an idiot. DJ Durkin and Vontrell King Williams being the heartbeat of the defense.
Yeah.
And, of course, your defense coordinator should be, but Keldra Fault said that really was the huge determining factor why so many guys came back and bought into this thing. And then Auburn lost some guys, Malik Blockton and, Kay and Lee. We go down the list, Jay Crawford. But they also kept a lot of guys, and a lot of key guys, and a lot of young guys that said, look, I see the vision here. I want to stay the course. And you and I profiled this group this morning. And the safety position is one that I don't think Auburn's going to have to worry about.
Yeah, no, with your returners, with Champ Anthony, Caleb Harris, and Sylvester Smith, the ones that had a lot of conversation around them last year with just their performance. Champ Anthony with his injuries the last couple of years. And then the young guys, Anquan Fagans, Eric Winters, and Jacoby Matthews. I mean, such huge potential for these guys who, they some playing time, nothing significant, but enough for you to say, okay, they're going to get some real playing time and have it all kind of just come together for them in their heads.
Breakout seasons for guys. You and I kind of previewed that. We'll talk about that later on over the next month or so. But you'll kind of get a preview of who those potential breakout players will be when we go through spring practice. But you and I talked about Jared Smith being one of those guys on the defensive line, defensive end, edge rusher guys. But in the secondary, you got a couple of guys, and I know Eric Winters more playing time than Newboy did last year. But, hey, either one of those guys could emerge as a breakout player this year for Auburn on defense.
Oh, there's no question. You and I talked about Anquan Fagan's spring leading up to.
I thought he had one of the best springs of anybody last year.
Yeah, and then Eric Winters kind of just jumped out of nowhere, and especially towards the end of the season where you heard
he was the best in the league at run defense as a safety, as a freshman.
Yeah, and so,
graded over 90%. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
he's a thumper. He's a big dude. He is a thick guy, but a lot of times you worry about a guy being too big back there, can't move, can't run. That's not the case with him.
No. And again, his just football IQ and his knowledge back there is just, he's got a seventh sense.
He does. So, again, we'll talk more about them in the secondary as we move along, but looking forward to kind of watching that group. We're looking forward to watching everybody because everything's going to be new. And quarterback list came out. We talked about it on the podcast this morning. We're going to go back through that. Auburn has 2 on the top 10. So this quarterback room is stronger than a lot of people thought it was.
Yeah.
Or maybe anticipated it would be. So we'll talk about that when we come back. Again, thanks to Glenda Mitchell and her law firm for being our presenting partner here on the Auburn Blitz, everything Auburn Blitz. We appreciate Lake Martin Pizza being here on location. We also thank J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation and
Sense of Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sense of Green.
And we're going to take a break here on TV. We will be back with more Auburn Blitz right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Uh-oh, a home emergency is looming. But wait, your favorite hero is here to save the day again. The Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Home Heroes are here with up to 24 months no-interest financing. Need a bigger fix? Pow! You'll find heroic savings on tankless water heaters, whole home water filtration, HVAC replacements, generators, garage door replacements, and more. When your home needs saving, call Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Going to the Auburn Blitz, couple segments left here on the show. Today we are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza in Dadeville, Alabama. And again, I'm sorry that nobody wants to take us up on our offer today. I don't know what's wrong with everybody, but normally we have no problem.
Yeah, normally it's always right before the halfway point of the show.
We're already paid up and good, so
whatever.
You still got about 20 minutes to do it, and then we're going to say offers closed this time. But anyway, if you can't make it down, make sure you make Lake Martin Pizza part of your plans. Appreciate them so much. Appreciate J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big or too small. And
Sense Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sense Green. It is finally about to be a little bit warm outside, so you need to turn your AC on, switch it from the heat to some air conditioning.
Never been so. Has this been the longest winter ever?
Yes.
Man, it's been terrible. So anyway, ready for some sunshine. All right, quarterback situation. You know, in the off season, new coach, Deuce Knight getting in the portal, Jackson Arnold getting in the portal, Ashton Daniel. What?
I forgot that he still had more eligibility.
We were just like, you know what? It didn't really matter. Like, there was no anticipation of him coming back anyway, nor was it going to be anyway.
Yeah.
I just shut up.
I was like,
all right, so here, moving forward, you get Byron Brown, you go get Christian Tia, you get Tristan Tia.
You thought you said Christian.
Oh, Tristan.
Christian.
Tristan.
I swear you said Christian.
Rewind it and see what I said. So anyway, it don't matter. I mean, it does, but I didn't.
I know.
say
I think Kevin Steele is now throwing me off. I'm like, I'm.
All right. Anyway, let's move forward. Sam Levitt is number one on this list of on 3 transfer portal quarterbacks. Byron Brown is number 2, and you get a guy that's a proven quarterback. You get a guy that you're not waiting on. Hey, well, he came out of high school as a highly ranked guy. He's got 2 really solid years of production, and that's why he warrants the ranking. And then you got Longstreet at number 3, who also was a LSU. I mean, you got Levitt and Longstreet. Don't really know what Longstreet was thinking there, other than he's like, I'm going to gamble that Sam Levitt's probably going to break his foot again, and I'm going to get to take over.
I mean, you got to think about it. Those foot injuries, they come back and forth all the time. And, you know, you're never really healed from an ankle injury. I think you know something about that. And so it is.
He's just taking jab after jab on me.
I know I'm not.
Like subtle jab. Like they're not like they're passive
You rolled
aggressive.
your ankle like a while ago, and then you rolled it again just recently, and it's not been the same since the very first time you rolled it.
Right.
Am I wrong?
That years ago. Yep. Basketball, and it just gets. You're right. They do reoccur.
So that's what I'm saying, though. That's why when it is something so recent, you got to have some sort of backup. And what do you want your backup to be? Landon Clark?
Well, he's on the list.
He's on the list too.
He's on the list. So they got 3 of the portal quarterbacks in the top 10. Auburn's got 2. Byron Brown will definitely be the starter, but you know, this is a different deal where you're looking at Tristan Tia as a guy that they targeted maybe for the future. Maybe they said, look, you don't have a lot of playing experience at Oregon State, but we like what you're going to be able to do. You're going to learn in this system for a year. Byron Brown's only going to be here for 1 year. You get your feet under you. We're going to look at you as being the starter next year.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't nowadays. You can't think like that, though. To be honest with you, because we all thought that elsewhere, and then the things happen, and people move around because they're throwing money left and right, or lies.
Speaking of that, coming in at number 4. That was perfect timing.
Thanks, I do what I can.
Yeah, you segued perfectly. And that Deuce Knight is number 4 on the list. And, you know, I think he went over to Ole Miss thinking that, hey, everybody's leaving. It's going to be a great opportunity. I'm from Mississippi. And then all of a sudden, like you said, injunctions and rulings and all that kind of junk come down, and Trinidad Chambliss gets another year.
Who knows what's going to happen with him?
He ain't coming back to Auburn. I'm just telling you.
There ain't no way.
Like that is not even up for debate. And you know,
where would he even fit in this room? He wouldn't.
So but put yourself in Alex Golish's shoes and the other guys. He had a meeting with Alex Golesh and the staff, decided to get in the portal and leave. So now it didn't work out at the school that you're at now, and so you want to try to come back? Like, I'm not saying that's what's happening. Please do not say that out there. I'm saying in a hypothetical situation,
Do you not think that they sold this dream that we're literally talking about Tristan Tia to Deuce Knight, who had already been here and already worked through the system a little bit?
Sold the same thing.
Of course. That's why, if, God forbid, if something were to happen of him in the conversation of either not staying there or what, I don't know what else you're going to be able to do.
There's nothing else to do. I mean, it goes back to what you.
Wait your turn anywhere.
That's right. You're just going to hop around. Well, we said the only school that there was a potential of him walking in and starting was Boston College.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
You're going to go all the way up there.
Yeah, and you're going to go to Boston.
They've been snowed in for months.
And not that their record's any worse than Auburn's has been, but it's still, you're playing at Boston College versus an SEC. And again, I don't want to make this all about Deuce Knight, but it goes back to what you were saying, and the whole point of what we've talked about on the show today is that, hey, look, live with your decisions. You may think it's all paved out this way, and you may take a detour. It may not work out. You're still going to have to go over and work to earn your spot. He thought he was going to be handed this job. Let's just be honest about it. He thought he was going to be handed this job at Ole Miss, and he wasn't handed the job. And now that Trinidad Chambers is coming back, he's staring squarely at the bench just like he would have been at Auburn. But maybe I don't know, which one would he rather sit on the bench at, Ole Miss or Auburn? I don't know. But his time can come, but he's got to stay somewhere for it to actually happen. So who knows? But anyway, we're up against the final break here for TV. We're live on location at Lake Mark Pizza. Love it down here. Always got great tunes going, great atmosphere. Great food, everything you're looking for. Check out Lake Mark Pizza, either on Highway 49 in Dable or Highway 63 in Alexander City. One final segment coming up right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Senza Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The office is on both Bank Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Segment here for TV, live on location at Lake Martin Pizza in Dadeville, Alabama. How good is it down here?
Oh my gosh, the vibes are great. I wish I was out on a boat in like 100-degree weather.
This playlist is giving us that vibe, yeah, no doubt. The music's always great down here. You wouldn't know it's cool outside because you got the plastic still up, got the heater options, got all the flat screen TVs down here. As you can see, one behind, actually two behind us. Down here, you can see the bar behind us, which is outstanding. And as it starts to warm up spring, you got the stage out here beyond the plastic to have live entertainment. It's going to be great. It's a great place to come and hang out.
I heard you were going to do stand-up here. No, I heard that.
Yeah.
They told me.
Sign up. Everybody come down and watch the worst comedy act.
It's going to be an interactive with the crowd.
Oh, God. No, then I'm definitely not showing up then. So I'll be a no-show that day. So only if you'll come down and sit on the front row for support.
Front row with faith. Bring a camera.
I walked into that one. All right, final segment here. We'll close out Auburn baseball with Nebraska starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Glad the weather got out of here. This will be a series that really, when you look at it, it's very similar to what they're going to face in the SEC. So it's a good warm-up as SEC play starts, I think, March the 11th for Auburn. Let me go back and look. Actually, it would be March 13th where they travel to Columbia, Missouri. But, hey, Nebraska, very, very good program. Been to College World Series. They got a good history to them. But, Faith, when you look at it, the thing that is stirring the drink for Auburn right now is this pitching staff and this ERA for Jake Marciano in 11 innings, 20 strikeouts, 1 run given up.
Yeah, he's at .82 for his ERA. I mean, this kid is lights out.
And right behind him is Drew Whalen at 1.23, Jet Johnson with 1.59, Alex Petrovic with a 2.7. Everybody so far has just been lights out for this Auburn pitching staff. And although the bats have kind of been silent in some games, the one consistency in this team has been this pitching. And the bats are going to be there. It was a great walk-off for Bub the other night against a terrible West Georgia team, by the way.
Yeah.
You were losing 3-1 late, and then you come back and you get that from Bub. But again, the midweek games are always going to be the ones that are – you're going to have to play some guys. You're trying to work some depth in for your pitching because you got Jake Marciano that's pretty much solidified himself as that Friday starter. And then the hitting, again, when you look at the averages, Brandon McCrane is a guy that's really come on. I don't know that I've ever seen numbers like this in this early. He's played in 7 games and started in 6 of them. But he's hitting .571. Faith, he he's one of the bats that have been on fire for this Auburn team early.
Yeah, and then Chase Fralick behind him with .500, and he's had 30 at bats. So, I mean,
Bristol's and you sat down with Bristol Carter for an interview, and he's having a good start at 435 as well. And then Bingham, who hit one to the moon in Arlington, is hitting 400. So, hey, regardless of what it looks like, Auburn's bats aren't terrible, and they're getting better. I'm looking forward to the series this weekend.
Yeah, I think everyone is. And, I mean, again, the offensive part of the team is something that comes more as you play some of these teams. And that's what Coach Thompson said. That's even what Bristol said. Talking to him and being able to see what could this team be. And so I think you're starting to get a little taste of that. And these guys are getting closer, so the chemistry is getting better.
No doubt. Well, that's going to wrap us up on TV. We're going to stay on for a few minutes after we get off for TV. But again, thanks to all of you that watch each and every day. We'll be back with you Monday on the noon show for more Auburn Blitz. For Faith Richardson, I'm Brett Pritchard saying we have enjoyed it. We'll be out. See you next week.